Hello guys, today I want to show you how to fold the Sukhoi Su-27 Flanker. This model is an upgraded version with respect to the model that I did a tutorial before, which is this one. It has a better shape of the wings, better shape of the fuselage, and a better overall shape. Okay, let's fold it. And we start with an A4 and we will fold half. Then open and we will have to measure 29 millimeters from this edge. Then rotate the paper and we will measure 66 millimeters from this edge, and then rotate the paper again and measure 15 millimeters. Now pinch at the first mark and we have to rotate the fold until the 15 millimeter mark will match this side in this way. And when you fold, you take care also that the end of the fold we will match also the 66 millimeters mark. Sorry for all these measurements, but it is very important that this fold will be exactly done. Now let's make a base based on this fold and we reverse this fold. We make it as a mountain fold. Let's fold in this way, and in this way we can do the mirror of the fold that we have done before. Let's match exactly the two sides of the model and make a fold. Then open and complete this fold up to the end. Okay, now you can open the model, you can fold in half in this way, and we need to reverse this fold and make it a valley fold in this way. Then we have to fold along this valley fold, which is already done, and we have to squash the paper in this way. Turn the model and make the mirror of the fold that we have just done. Okay, now we open the model and we squash it in this way, and we do the last folds matching the center line of the model. And let's squash by making a valley fold in this way and a valley fold in the other side. At this point the base should be very precise and should turn easily. Now turn the right wing in this way and measure 25 millimeters from the certain line along this edge. And then you make a valley fold matching the top of the model and the mark that we have just done. Fold only the first wing and fold in this way, matching the 2 points. Now measure 27 millimeters from the top of the model along this edge. Make a small mark, and 16 millimeter from this point along this edge. And make another small mark. And make another valley fold connecting the two marks. In this way. Now we need to mirror all the fold in this wing, and we proceed in this way. Let's mirror the first fold, matching exactly the fold that is under. And let's match the second fold. Let's match in a way that the two wings will be exactly in the same position. Okay, they are in the same position. Make a strong folds. And now open the folds that we have just done. And you can notice that here there is a mark which is a 27 millimeter from the top of the model. And we need to make another mark on the other side. Don't trust this point, because as we have just mirrored the fold, maybe this point will not be exactly at 27 millimeters. Just make another mark and you will see that the points are not really coincident. Then along this edge you measure 4 millimeters and you make a small mark from this point along this edge. Do the same thing in the other side. Okay, now make one valley fold connecting this point with this point. Make it precise. And valley fold until the center line of the model. Of course, you cannot go further. Remove the ruler and make a strong fold. Complete the fold and do the same fold in the other side of the model. And you will see that the crossing of the two folds will be exactly at the center line of the model. Just fold in the same way. Okay, so you have now this situation. Now we can fold back on the two folds that we have done before, and we need to reverse this fold. Of course, this fold will not lay flat now, and therefore we need to squash the paper in order to make this fold flat. Do the same thing in the other side. Let's fold on the folds that we have previously done. Let's reverse the fold And let's squash the paper in order to make it flat. Okay, at this point the two wings should have really the same shape and the same position. Okay, now we have to invert completely this two-fold once again. Just reverse this fold and the small fold also. This is not difficult. Reverse it and recrease again and make the same thing in the other side, and always take care that the position of the two wings will be always the same. Otherwise the final model will not be precise. In this way. Now make a small fold here just in order to be able to close the model later on. But when you do this fold, keep firm with your finger the wings. Otherwise, there is the risk that the wings will slide a little bit and their location will change. So keep the wing firm and do the fold. Like that. Do the same thing in the other side. Okay, the two wings are in the same position. They have exactly the same shape. So we can go on. We can open the model in this way. And let's start dealing with the tail. Then we take now one measurement of 76 millimeters along the axis, 76. And we will make a mountain fold. Just make a pinch on the mark and fold and be careful that the center line of the model will be matching. Fold in this way. And fold also these two small paper projections. Now measure 12 millimeters from this point along the center line. 12 millimeters. And make a fold where this side will be exactly parallel to this side and matching the mark that we have done. Use your eyes to match the center line, so you will get a fold that is parallel. Okay. Now turn the model and make a fold at angle bisector. This means to match this edge with the center line. And do the same fold in the other side, matching exactly the location of the tail, which is the most important thing that you have to follow. Take your time to do this fold and match exactly the location of the position of the tail. Match the position and try to match also the edges. Okay, turn the model again. And let's measure now 65 millimeters from the top of the model along this edge. 65 millimeters. And 15 millimeter along this edge. Make a fold matching the two marks. In this way. Then turn the model and do the mirror fold matching once again exactly the position of the tail. Okay. Now open the model again. Okay, now we need to make, to turn the model, and we need to make a mark in the intersection between the wing and the fuselage. In this way, make a small mark, open the wing, and take another measurement at 6 millimeters from this point along this edge. And now make a valley fold matching the 2 points. And fold, and you will see that actually when you fold, because of the too many layers to be folded, you will not come exactly at the mark that we have done, but you will come somewhere at 5 millimeters from that mark, which is okay. It is just what we want to have. In this way, if you see that there is about 5 millimeters between the mark and the fold, which is exactly what we want to achieve. Now let's do the same fold, and we will fold by matching the fold that we have just done. Always be careful that during this fold the tail will not slide, and the two tails will remain exactly in the same position. Okay, refold again on the folds that we have already done before. In this way, okay, strengthen the folds a little bit, push it down, and make this fold really, really strong. Okay, let's shape the tail a little bit. And we will start by taking, by measuring 8 millimeters from this edge along this side here. 8 millimeters. And do the same thing in the other side. Okay, now turn this side and fold it, only the first layer, of course, fold it along this edge. Fold it in this way, matching exactly the edge of the body, and match the measurement that we have done in this way with another fold. Be careful to have the fold underneath done in the proper way. And squash. At this point you will have this shape of the stabilizers. We have to do the same shape in the other side. So let's proceed in the same way. Let's fold first on the body of the airplane, and then let's fold. Let's do the second fold matching the measurement that we have taken. And let's shape in a way that the two sides of the tail will be exactly of the same shape. Okay. You see, the folds are quite precise. Now take this fold, this portion of the tail, which is the horizontal stabilizer, and fold it along this edge. In this way. Okay, do the same fold in the other side of the tail, matching exactly the position of the two horizontal stabilizers. Now we need to shorten the horizontal stabilizers a little bit. Therefore, fold the model in this way and take 15 millimeters from this point along this edge. Let's turn the model to make a better measurement. Measure 15 and make a mark. And now what you need to do is to fold again and to fold it back until the 15 millimeter mark will match exactly with the size of the of course make a fold which is parallel in this way, and match the 15 millimeter mark with the line of the body of the airplane, in such a way that the width of the stabilizer will be exactly 15 millimeters. Do the same thing in the other side and match exactly the position of the horizontal stabilizer. In this way. Now we need to shape a little bit the vertical stabilizer. So we fold it in this way. And now we need to shorten in this way the vertical stabilizer. In order to do this, we will measure 8 millimeters along this side, 8 millimeters along this fold, and then let's make a valley fold matching this point and the mark that we have done. Of course, also this fold will not lay flat at the moment, and we will have to squash the paper to make it flat. So let's start folding. Fold as much as we can, without breaking the paper, of course. Okay, let's finalize the fold with your fingers. Fold really as much as you can, and start squashing the paper in order to have a flat fold. In this way, take the time that you need to do this fold, because it's not really easy. Okay, now we cannot really mirror this fold. We need to take again the same measurement in the other side, 8 millimeters. And fold also, do the same fold in this side. Fold as much as you can, remove the ruler and finalize the fold. And squash the paper to make the fold flat. Okay, now we have to make a small fold and shorten the stabilizer. We'll make it following the Sukhoi style. The fold is not really parallel to the fuselage, but this is the style of the Sukhoi Su-27. There is no measurement for this fold. Just fold a little bit in this way and make an inside reverse fold to hide it. Okay, open it again, and now it's time to close the airplane. Now take 35 millimeter from the top along the center line. $35 and we should have 15 millimeters on this side, more or less. So make a fold at 5 millimeters from this point along this edge in this way, 5 millimeters and 5 millimeters. Let's do the fold to close the model. Now you need really to push hard on the ruler in order to keep all the layers of the paper firm while you are folding. Otherwise, everything will slide and the fold will not be done properly. Finalize the fold. Okay. Fold on the other side. Push to keep firm the model and fold. Okay, close the model. Let's reinforce a little bit the fold. And now close the model on the two folds that we have done. Always be careful not to let any part of the model to move and to slide. This is a delicate operation. And finalize the two folds with the same dimension, possibly, in the same way. Okay, open. Now I just want to put one clamp just to keep the model firm while I'm working. And now we need to shape the fuselage like in this way. This is the characteristic shape of the Sukhoi flanker. And shape it in this way. You have some extra paper actually on the top, so you can easily shape the fuselage in this way. You can work with the photo of the Sukhoi beside you in order to check exactly what is the shape. Then let's bring up the tail, fold it, make all the folds straight. in this shape it properly. Now we need to measure about 52 millimeters from the center line of your model. Let's close the back with another clamp just to be able to take the measurement properly, because if the model is too much open, we are going to take a wrong measurement. From the center line, we are going to measure 52 millimeters in order to really to fold the wing at the proper dimension. Let's make a small mark at 52 and make a fold which is parallel to the body of the airplane, parallel to the center line of the airplane. Then make the same fold in the other side. You can close the model in this way, keeping firm the wings with your fingers. You can fold the other wing. Now I'm trying to be fast, but really take all the time that you need to do these folds, because otherwise the final shape of the airplane will be bad if you are not very precise in folding. Make a inside reverse fold. And really, guys, I think that there will be nothing wrong even if you put a drop of glue in order to keep these inside reverse folds flat. If you want, you can fold in this way this small portion at the back. And as there are also so many layers to fold, I suggest you put a small clamp and you leave it there for a couple of hours or even overnight. This will make the fold very strong, and the airplane will be closed in the proper way without using tape or any other means. Put another clamp and the Sukhoi Su-27 Flanker is done. Bring a little bit up the wings. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Other tutorials will come. We still have the F-16 to fold and the new version of the F-15 Eagle with the real dimension. Bye bye.